the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Check go.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
That first down doesn't happen, Mike, if that side of the line doesn't get the edge blocked. That gave him all the room he needed to get to the marker, and look at their reaction. They relished the opportunity to be the ones who drove them to that conversion here on 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He's got it at the 7. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a...
He is in. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to pick it up. He'll take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll go again with Davis. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On play action, Rodgers. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Jets 14, Giants nothing. Greg Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Motion man is Hyatt. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Davis. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. One quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now it's Oz to the left. Here comes Hall. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes Greg Zerline to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. And Zerline comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
comes ETN running to the left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
19 Lions. Check go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Rodgers to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Rodgers now. That one's a Corley. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. First and 10. This is Davis. Open space to the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give to Davis. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Jets.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Another run, and again, it's Allen. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll run. It's Hall. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try now for Zerline. His kick is good. And the Jets move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jets 31, Giants nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the give, this is Allen. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Davis. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run with Davis. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Davis. And he'll work this forward to the 35. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Third and 5. Rodgers. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll look to throw. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panther Street. Hut, hut.
They'll run for it with ETN.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They go back to Allen. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, they run with Allen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A run on 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. He'll try to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Go check, go check.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. Pretty good throw there by the 4th round pick. It is a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Davis. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Rodgers going to give this to Allen. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Conklin goes in motion. Here's Abanaconda. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. The speed on display. He's in. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Motion man is Hyatt. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down. A carry here for Allen. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now, faking the give. Going for it all. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way. Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, this one a win for the visiting Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.